everyone, I'm Max, and at this particular moment I'm finding here in Emanuelovsky Park, 5 meters far from the touristic destination or Chortov Bridge, the Devil's Bridge in English, feeling both ready and ready to show you all around the place, which in fact I personally consider as a tiny cozy nook and a perfect escape spot for the hardest days of mine. All in all, if you're searching for privacy in a non-fussy space, the Devil's Bridge is definitely a favorable recipe for you. On account of this, let's approach the very bridge in order to discover some curiosities linked inextricably with the touristic destination. Okay guys, so the Devil's Bridge forms part of the so-called Upton Path in the Pyatigorsk urban recreation area. That was, as you may guess by the name, designed by an Englishman, or to be more precise by an English architect, Mr. Samuel Upton, in 1849. I presume that most of you might question, Max, why an Englishman came to the North Caucasus in the middle of the 19th century to design and build the bridge? Okay, certainly it's a curious issue to ponder upon, but the matter is that Mr. Upton moved to Russia with his dad, who taught him the architecture crafts. Consequently, due to an outstanding list of merits, Mr. Samuel Upton was entitled the member of the Russian Academy of Arts. Moreover, it's 100% important to mention that Mr. Upton put his hand onto the numerous establishments' blueprints, and nowadays we still can see many buildings in the streets of Pyatigorsk, Yessentuki, and even Sevastopol, Crimea. Well guys, let's get back to the Devil's Bridge, and probably the most bizarre thing about it is its name, obviously. So, frequently asked question that I've been really anticipating by your parts. Why is it called the Devil's Bridge? Is there something peculiar in terms of mystery concerning its origins? As claimed by the townspeople, far early before the bridge construction, the ravine that stretches below had been known extremely notorious among the town residents by the cause of a continuum of incidents ordinarily taking place in the ravine. The matter is that people, as if normally strolling in a park in a careless attempt to cross the ravine, broke their arms, legs, and sometimes their necks, unfortunately. To add more intrigue, there are some pairs of the stones goat hoofs found on the goat cliff that vivid people's imaginations sees as those of a devil. Strange place, isn't it? Nevertheless, the times have changed so far. People do not harm themselves anymore. The new bridge has been built and renovated, and the Devil's Bridge, I think, can be admittedly declared nowadays as a restful cubbyhole for lovers hidden in a dim down streets and free from noisy parties. So that's all for now. I've been extremely happy to have you as my listeners, and I'd like to share more curiosities with you afterwards. For that reason, follow me and try not to miss out.